Y'all, I know y'all will be seeing this for the first time, so you're like, what in the world? But I'm so annoyed right now. I literally just try to record like 5 or so times a video over and over again, trying to say some of the same shit. And my iPhone kept saying storage. So I've got to figure something out with that. So work with me. We're on the tablet. So if it looks like I'm looking all over the place or something, I'm on my tablet trying to record. Anyway, just want to kind of update you all on my day. Hello, welcome to Shades of V. Happy Monday. How are you all doing today? Have you had a good day today? What's been going on? If you see a lot of flickering, it is my light here. Yes, spooky. You can tell a spooky ghost story. Anyway, so that's my little light over here, and it changes different colors, and it has like a little fire flicker option on it that I love. But anywho, hope you all had a good day. I had an interview today. Needless to say, I don't know if it went good. I don't feel like it did. I just didn't feel good about it when I left, and kind of felt a little emotional about it. Mind you, though, I woke up this morning in not the best headspace. So sometimes you just, it took me some time, but, I had a therapist that I used to see. I don't see her anymore. I might read you all that little breakup letter, but needless to say, oh girl, she really did it. She really did. I pretty much came to her with the struggles. Like, she helped me find out the struggles that I had from my family and how they were showing up in my life later. And then she did the exact same thing to me that had been done to me by family members. Yep. And to some that may be nothing, but for me, I think I mentioned in another video that I have a very high guard up. So it took a lot for her to break that guard down. I had been seeing her for like 5-6 years or whatever, long enough to establish some type of relationship. Anyway, I can tell a whole story about that. I can tell you about how that went down, how that ended, what happened, all that kind of stuff at another time. But anyway, so about the job today. So I kind of woke up. Oh, that's why I was saying I brought up the therapist thing. It kind of took me some time, but if you really like, and I'm not speaking on everybody because some people already know, but if you really like self-reflect on who you are, you'll find out some stuff. And one thing I found out was I can kind of tell when I wake up what kind of day I'm going to have. Some people may not believe that. And I've heard some people say, oh, you just got to do this, you've got to do that'll help, just change your outfit up, just go outside, or just talk to yourself and tell yourself, look, get over it. Look, let me tell you something. If your emotions are stirred up, they're stirred up. Sometimes stuff can help, and then sometimes it just is what it is, and no matter what you do, that stuff is still there. For me, I noticed over like analyzing myself that, okay, I can tell when I wake up, like, okay, this is gonna be a rough one. This is gonna be one of those days where it's gonna be hard to kind of find anything to kind of shake what's going on. And today was one of those days. Mind you, it doesn't help that I have been stressed. Stuff has been tough. And I am trying to get a job right now so that things can feel not as tough as they're feeling right now. So I had an interview today. I was nervous about it. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't ready. I had to take a clonazepam to kind of help calm me down. And honestly, I don't think it was strong enough. But I kind of got the feeling like, or the sense that maybe I wasn't what they were looking for, which is weird because I received a call prior to scheduling for an interview. And on that call, they mentioned that most of my background was in administration. I was like, yes, this was no secret. The job I applied for was a patient-facing job. And a lot of my background was in administration, like scheduling meetings, handling events, projects, all kinds of different stuff. I've worked with like physicians scheduling things, so stuff like that. And they knew this. So while I was in there, I don't know, it just felt like it just felt weird. It felt weird. And one of the ladies interviewing me, she kept getting hung up on the fact that I guess I jumped down in my title. So I used to work for this particular organization that I interviewed for today, like 2 years ago. And I would not have left my position per se if I hadn't have gotten sick. Like I got sick to the point where I was seeing so many different doctors. I had to have different procedures done. And I had to be out of work for an extended amount of time that FMLA wouldn't have helped me with. Like I know that's there, but I wasn't for sure when I was going to come back or needed, was going to be able to come back. And then on top of that, I kind of had a plan that I was going to go finish up school. I was trying to be a mental health therapist. That fell to shit. But anyway, so yeah, I just left. I was like, somebody else can get in this position that needs it. I'm going to step out so I can take care of me. And that's what I did. I took care of me. And so they asked about the break, and I let them know like what happened and what the deal was. But then they were kind of hung up on like the title change and why I went from a specialist to associate. The organization that I interview with today, and I'm trying to really be cautious with my words because I don't want to name drop anything. But anyway, the organization I interviewed for today that I used to work for, I was an associate. The position I worked in prior to moving here and working at this organization, I was a specialist. So she was just so confused on why I would go from a specialist to an associate. And just a little backstory. Sometimes they rank a specialist as someone having a little more experience or having to take on a little more duties and things of that nature. But the pay does not equate to the title, if that makes sense. So I got paid more when I moved and gained the title of an associate than I did with the title of a specialist. But I just thought it was weird to even ask that because the position that I interviewed for today is an associate position, which is literally the same title I had at the last position within this organization. So it was just weird. And some of the stuff that they asked was like not listed on my resume. And so I'm like, you're asking me if I have worked with this, but literally, clearly, it's not on my resume. You know what I'm saying? But I went with the flow of it. Needless to say, when I left, I didn't feel that good about it. You know how you can leave from an interview and you feel like, oh, this went really well, or I don't know about this. This didn't go too well. Well, I don't know. This one didn't feel like it went too well. And yes, I do have a toboggan on in the house. Sometimes my head gets cold. I have a close cut, y'all, and I do need to cut my head. So I've been in a little depression funk for a little while. So it's kind of been, I've been putting myself on the back burner. That's just what happens. I know there are some people that just like, no matter what, they don't let themselves fall through the cracks. I have not made it to that type of person yet. Like, if I'm depressed and stuff, my mind is very not in the space of doing things for me. But yeah, so I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm kind of taking it like this. If it's meant for me, it's meant for me. You know, it'll work out. If it's not, and I don't get a call, then I'll move on. This was a temp position, so I do have an interview, or no, I'm speaking with someone tomorrow about another job that I think may be permanent full-time with benefits. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Ultimately, I would like to leave 40-hour 9 to 5 jobs, like completely, entirely, like not be in them anymore. They take a lot of time out of your life, and unless you're the type of person that you really love what you do, most other people are doing it because they have bills to pay. And I feel that. I feel that real hard. That's why I'm in where I'm at. Like, got bills to pay. You know, them bills don't care nothing about what's going on. They don't care nothing about what you're trying to do, what your hopes and dreams are. They like, look, this stuff is due. When you gonna pay it, or we gonna slap some late fees. So yeah. But yeah. Anyway, how are you all doing today on this? I think it's still Monday. It's 11:16, almost to midnight, almost the saying Tuesday. I'm posting this so late, so I know YouTube has like a certain, I think there's like a certain time range or something you need to post in order for like the algorithm or to follow people's page. I'm just posting when, I feel the inspiration hit. And today I just kind of want to talk to you all about the interview today. Talk to you all about how like today was just a little bit of a struggle, and how I didn't feel really positive after the interview, but I'm going to just try to take it in stride. Yeah. I'm going to try to enjoy tonight as much as I can. And try not to think. I'm like one of those people that when things bother me, or like I have things looming over my head that I have to take care of, that I don't even know, like things that I don't know where the answer is going to come from, pretty much. Like when it comes to bills and trying to talk to people and see, how to work things out. Like, those are not fun conversations that I like to have. And sometimes I stress about them. They are stressful. So it is what it is, Gotta handle this adult life. Handle it the best way you can. But yeah. So in the several times that I have recorded this video, there have been different things that I have said in each recording. I have tried to remember to repeat each one every time I record, but that has not happened. So some of the stuff I'm saying in here is different from what I said when I recorded the other times, and so on and so forth. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But I hope you all had a good Monday. I hope that things went good for you. If they didn't, I hope things get better. I really and truthfully do. I know that a lot of people are going through different things on different levels. So, whether it may be money, it may be jobs, it may be family, it may be friends, it may just be yourself you're struggling with. I mean, whatever it is. So, I hope things get better. I think I will be able to make it with posting this one, hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah. So that I can get something out for you guys. right now it might be a lot of me kind of just venting and talking to you all about things and different things of that nature. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, I hope you all have a good night. I think I'm gonna go because I kind of feel like I started with a level of enthusiasm when I first started recording, and then every time my iPhone wanted to say, "Oh no, you need more space, delete stuff on your phone," it just each time kind of took the enthusiasm just a little bit by a little bit by a little bit. So right now I'm kind of on the over it bit. But anyway, I'm going to try to upload this tonight so you can have it on Monday. I actually had recorded a video last week on Wednesday. I was like, "Happy Wednesday, guys," and then didn't post it on Wednesday. And so now I'm just like, I didn't want to post it on a Thursday and Friday, and you hear me in the video, "Happy Wednesday, guys." So that may be posted this week on Wednesday. I don't know. Call it backward, call it might not need to post it, call it might need to delete it, call it whatever. But it's gonna get posted. I don't care. But yeah. I hope you all have a good night. I hope you all have a good Tuesday as well. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that positive vibes out there. I love those that love me as hopefully the community grows. I'm thankful for the people that are subscribed to me now. And you know, whether you leave or stay, it's entirely up to you. It's fine with me. Like I said, I want people around that vibe with me and love me and want to rock with the ups and downs and the all arounds. And yeah, so I'm going to take off. I'm going to go try and chill and relax. And go from there. And yeah. Oh, I watched a movie over the weekend that was pretty decent. It was called Thrash. It was pretty much like a shark movie. So I love like monster movies. I love horror paranormal movies. I love the weird, the strange, just the out there. I love that kind of stuff. So you know, if anybody has like movie suggestions, I know somebody mentioned Michael Jackson movie and Mortal Kombat movie and talking about those. And I think I have a video where I kind of go into that. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna watch the Michael Jackson and Mortal Kombat movie. I don't know. But I did watch a movie over the weekend called Thrash. It was pretty good. It was pretty decent. It was pretty much it's a shark movie, and pretty much a hurricane happened, flooded this town, sharks came through, yeah, blah 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 blah. So if you're into that kind of thing, check it out. Yeah. I'm also watching a show right now called The Burrows, and I actually like it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good for me. It may not be for everybody, but me and my husband, like, we watch it. We watched like a couple of episodes tonight, and it was good. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. It's 19 minutes. I don't even know if anybody's gonna sit through the full 19 minutes. But if you are a trooper and you are a ride or die for your girl and you make it to the end of this video, comment a pink heart. Now I know you made it to the end. So yeah, but anyway, let me stop rambling. I love those that love me. Remember, please give yourself grace in whatever it is that you're going through, because the world is hard on us enough. And when I say the world, I don't mean earth. I mean people. Whether it's family, whether it's friends, hell, whether it's even like political, it doesn't matter. Just the world. The world can be very hard on us. And so being hard on yourselves on top of it just doesn't make anything any better. It just makes it worse. So please give yourself grace. You're doing the best you can. I'm pretty sure you're doing the best that you can with the cards that you're dealt. So no matter what nobody says, no matter what they try to tell you that you're not doing this or you're not doing that, you have to hone in with yourself and check in and to ask yourself, like, am I really doing the best that I can? And if the answer is yes, don't pay any attention to what other people are saying, because they are not in your body. They do not feel what you feel. They are not able to think what you think. They're only speaking on their view from their life and their thoughts and their opinions. And yeah. So with that being said, you're doing the best you can. Give yourself grace, no matter what people say. So it can be hard. It can be easier said than done, but keep working at it, and you'll reach a certain point. You'll reach a certain point, a good point. But anyway, I hope you all have a great night. And I don't know if I'll be posting tomorrow or not. We shall see. But hopefully this reaches some people. I don't know if anybody will sit through 21 minutes of talking. But if you do, I appreciate the absolute shit out of you. I appreciate you so much. You don't even know. But have a good night. Love those that love me. Give yourself grace, and I will see you sometime. So, Vanessa out.